Hey guys, welcome back to No Limits.
where we talk about anything and everything. I'm Julia.
And I'm Philip.
So today we'll be talking about what we look for in a relationship.
Yeah, so we've both had serious relationships in the past, and we've learned a lot about what we look for in the other person while we're dating, both good and bad.
Yeah, so we think that you should make a list of what you like and what you don't like, or what you look for and what you not look for in a person before you start serious dating.
Yeah, and we've really been through this, so you can trust us. All right, Julia, why don't you start us off?
So I look for three things in a person if I'm interested in dating them. First, reliable. Second, capable. And third, in my league. So first, reliable. So I grew up in a single parents household. So both of my parents had multiple unsuccessful relationships, and each of them are actually in their third marriage right now. Yeah, so I'm on my second stepdad and second stepmom right now. So my childhood is very unstable, I guess you can say. So in my own relationship, the most important thing I look for is reliable. I have to know, I need to know that I can count on you if something were to happen. And good job, Philip. If we were to get old, if we were to argue, if we were to have really big disagreements, if, were to do long distance, everything and anything, I need to know that I can count on you. I need to know that I don't need to check your phone, I don't need to check your email, but you're reliable, you're loyal, and we're good, regardless how much we argue.
Yeah.
How about you, Philip? What do you look for?
Yeah, so one of the first things I look for in a relationship is I want to be similar with the person, but not too similar. So, kind of to elaborate on that a little bit, like when you're dating someone, obviously you want to be able to relate to them. You want to be able to do the things that you enjoy together. But at the same time, I've learned that you don't want to be so similar that you're butting heads about things. For example, if you're both really particular about things and get into the minute details, you're gonna kind of butt heads and you're gonna argue over like these small little things. But on the other hand, if one of you takes like a more overhead view and the other person's a little bit more particular, it can really balance each other out well and lead to you getting things done together more efficiently, effectively, and having a bit of fun on the way.
Yeah, and I guess on like similar but different is also like you guys get annoyed at different things. So for example, Philip got annoyed at like very detail oriented things like, oh, why didn't you put the dish away? Why didn't you park a car a certain way? And I got annoyed at bigger things. So I guess we just get annoyed at different things.
Yeah, I try not to get too annoyed about putting dishes away usually, but yeah, that's an example of a detail-oriented thing. But Julia, why don't you keep going and tell us about your second thing?
So my second thing that I look for in a guy is capable. For me, like I think as a girl or as a lot of people in a partnership, I think a relationship is a partnership, especially in marriage. I have to be able to rely on you, right? If I get sick, I need to know that you can take care of me financially, physically, and like in any ways, all like every single way, right? Especially when we're old and everything, when we're facing hardship, when we're in a difficult relationship, I need to know that Philip is a capable guy. And from what I've seen so far, Philip is a very capable guy. I can also give an example here. I actually crashed Philip's car a few months ago. We will make another video about that. But I think that's a very difficult situation. We're both under a lot of pressure. We're both kind of angry at each other. However, Philip took care of the thing so, just very capable. He was talking to the police, talking to the insurance company, talking to his parents, and then immediately he's like, okay, this happened. Let's look past this. What do we do next to improve the situation rather than dwell in whose fault it is? And I think, again, capable.
Yeah.
While look for a guy.
Things happen in life, you gotta pick yourself and move on or you're not gonna get anywhere. But yeah, kind of similar to capable, I look for someone in life who's competent. So obviously there are different levels of competency. I don't want someone who's like way above me, like super smart, Albert Einstein genius, but I don't want someone who like didn't even go to high school either. So this kind of goes along with like someone who's somewhat similar to me. I want to be able to like have fun with them and understand things on the same level. Like if we can't even talk and have like a conversation about things we both enjoy on the same level, it's not very fun.
Yeah, and number 3 for me is that that person needs to be in my league, both mentally and physically. Mentally, I want a guy who is like similar smart level as me. I don't want you to be so smart that I feel stupid all the time, or so dumb that we can't have a productive conversation all the time.
Very average smart level here.
Nah, I say definitely way above average. So wait, did you just call me average because we're in the same league?
No.
Good. So I want to constantly learn something from you, right? Like in a relationship, I want you to push me to do better, both mentally and physically. I want to learn something from you every day. For example, Philip is very good with investing in the stock market. He taught me a lot, which make me see you so much more attractive. Yeah, very attractive. And physically, Philip is a really good long distance runner. So runner, not muscle. So I did my first 10K, my first half marathon, my first metric marathon, and my first marathon with Philip right next to me by my side, keep feeding me water and shot block. So there, Philip really pushed me to be the best version of myself. So there, yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk more about our marathons later too. But we have done quite a few different types of runs together. And the first marathon that she was just talking about was also my first marathon that I got to experience pouring rain. So that was fun. But yeah, so for my last thing, this is probably something that everyone doesn't even really think about, but I thought it was at least worth bringing up because it's really true for a lot of people, whether they want to admit it or not. And that is physical attractiveness. So yeah, like whether you really want to focus on that or not, it's always going to be going on in the back of your mind. Like, are you physically attracted to the other person? And that plays a big role. Like, whether you choose to like talk about it, bring it up and put it in the forefront of your relationship or not, it's still going to be there. Like 20 years from now, oh, do you still physically attract me? Like, I think it's really important. And I do think it's worth talking about with your partner as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are just some things that we look for in a relationship. You guys can obviously tailor this list to your own views, and you don't have to look for all of them, any of them, some of them, kind of how you choose. And we also think it's worth bringing up that these things don't have to all be there in the beginning. You don't have to sit down with a checklist and interview the other person and go, yep. That's why there's dating. You go on dates to learn these things about the other person and develop those things. Like if one thing isn't there but the other thing is really strong from the beginning, don't just push out that relationship. You really have to give it a chance and try your best.
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, like and subscribe to our channel.
Bye. Thank you.
See ya.